We are rolling right along with the second installment in the Lee Priest Open. But before I begin the second matchup, I have to thank the man that actually requested this series, Venislav Chaev. This is one of my viewers, and he actually requested this quite a while ago, and I always write them down, and I get to them eventually. Sometimes it takes a while, and I neglected to mention him in the intro, so there you go, Venislav. If not for you, we would not be casting our eyes on this first comparison, the front double bicep pose. 1997 Ironman Pro takes on the 97 Arnold Classic. Judging by this pose, the Arnold Classic has this one easy. Look at the midsection of the Ironman Pro. Much bigger, distended perhaps. Although he never really had a distended waistline at all, this could actually be just the timing, bad timing. Of course, he's not looking at the camera. So, yeah, it could be that. But of course, these are all judged by pictures alone. So we have to go with what we have. Arnold Classic gets a point. Of course, after this here comparison, and that point is taken back. Actually, more than a point in my opinion. In these best ofs, the best version of these guys, I really focus and I place a great deal of emphasis on the main pose, like the most dominant pose, rather, not the main pose, but the most dominant pose. And I have to say, I'm sure you guys have seen this front lat spread of Lee Priest before, and it is the best, bar none, one of the best front lat spreads, never mind Lee Priest. Now, it is a shame we cannot see the Arnold Classic front on, but it is safe to assume the Ironman Pro front lat spread is blasting this Arnold Classic version out of the whatever. And I think my theory about the timing was correct. That waistline seems fit and trim there in the Ironman Pro. So it's not really a tie in my opinion. I place, like I said, I think the Ironman Pro is in the lead right now. Hard to make a call on the side chest. Very blurry picture of the Ironman. I don't know. Actually, look at his delt there in the Arnold Classic version. It takes me a mind of Flex Wheelers. It almost looks like there's synthol. It's not. It's not synthol. It just looks artificial. You know what I mean? It's too square for him. It's not aesthetic. I no way, shape, or form mean that he has synthol in those arms. He is rock solid, 100% Australian beef, or whatever they eat over there. Horse, I don't know. A dingo, perhaps. Lee Priest, the 1997 Ironman Pro, still in the lead after this pose. Ah, yes, the first and only back comparison. This should be a telling tale. This should really get us our winner. But gosh darn it, he is tilted a little bit too much in the Ironman. He cannot see the true silhouette. Otherwise, I would definitely say the Arnold Classic is far better. Look how wide those lats are. But like I said, that's being biased towards the camera angle. I mean, of course, he's going to look more narrow. But if I had to wager to guess here, I would say these back developments are virtually identical. I think we're going to have to keep leaning back towards that front lat spread dominance for the Ironman Pro. The ebb and thigh is definitely superior for the Ironman, although it is quite a blurry picture of the Arnold Classic. But I still say there was this other picture a little bit closer, and still, I must say, it was hard to actually get the sizes right on these. The camera angles were totally different in both of these events. We're going to finish this one off with the most muscular. And again, camera angles exactly the same. Very low on the part of the Ironman, and pretty much chest level, I would say, the Arnold Classic. Speaking of chest, his pecs are much smaller, by this picture anyway, in the Arnold Classic version. Much more full in the pecs for the Ironman. Although I might give the victory to the Arnold Classic due to that vascularity alone. But there seems to be a nice finish there on the Ironman. Very thin skin. Of course, I think we have enough to base a decision on, and in my opinion, the 1997 Iron Man Pro is the winner of this matchup and advances on in the tournament. So, the next matchup in this tournament features the 1997 Mr. Olympia version of Lee Priest. He will do battle against the 97 Grand Prix Hungary. Now, this is a personal favorite of mine. I'm not so sure how good he's going to do in the comparisons in this version, but I always thought this was just a big, thick, full, hard, grainy version of Lee Priest, hard to beat. But I guess we'll see at the very next matchup in this series, and I hope you look forward to it. And of course, have a good day.